Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. I'm your host, Kieran Mack, and I am delighted you've been able to tune in with us yet again for another show. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the next podcast or live stream is available on the platform. Finally, if you like listening to us podcast players, there's a link down below in the description where it'll take you to a website where a vast array of those podcast players can be found. So now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into the top trending stories coming out of Thailand today. So here's a big one out of Thailand that could shake things up. Legal casinos might be on the horizon, folks. Now, on October 29th, the Deputy Finance Minister dropped the government's plan to get the Integrated Entertainment Complex Bill in front of the Cabinet by the end of this year. If it gets the green light, this could bring legal casinos to Thailand as part of a massive entertainment hubs designed to boost the economy. Now, before you start imagining Vegas-style casino strips, here's the kicker. The casinos will only be 10% of the entire complex. So we're talking about places that have everything. Casinos, hotels, sports facilities, amusement parks, restaurants, nightlife, shopping, you name it. Basically a full-blown entertainment paradise that just happened to include, well, a casino. Now, to be even considered, investors need to have at least 10 billion baht in capital, and the licenses, they'll cost a cool 5 billion baht upfront and a 1 billion baht yearly fee. Plus, you're locked in for 30 years with a renewable 10 years after that. So who's lining up for these golden tickets, you might wonder? Well, some pretty big players, both local and international, are interested. Now, here are the top 5 sites being eyed as these mega projects. Now, Nan Luang Racecourse in Bangkok, backed by the Royal Sports Complex and international partners, including one from South Korea. Siam Park City in Minburi, with a 100 million baht investment lined up, potentially from Las Vegas and France. Utapo International Airport near Pattaya, a huge project covering 6,500 rai in the Eastern Economic Corridor. Bangkok Mall in Bang Nha, led by the Mall Group, which sees this as a prime spot for an entertainment complex. And Proud Group in Hua Hin, known for hospitality, is looking into joining but is waiting on more government clarity, of course. Oh, and get this, major global casino brands like MGM Resorts, Galaxy Entertainment, Sands China, and Wynn Macau are all eyeing up the project. So yeah, this could be something huge coming to Thailand. But before anyone gets too excited about hitting the jackpot in Thailand, let's pump the brakes a little. The bill is still very much in the proposal phase, and there's already some serious opposition from certain groups and politicians. This isn't a done deal yet. Plus, even if casinos are legalized, gambling would still be restricted to those entertainment complexes, no online gambling or betting outside of these hubs. Thailand did ease some gambling rules earlier this month, but you still need proper licenses and is nowhere near a free-for-all. So while this could be a game changer for Thailand's tourism and economy, it's still got some hurdles to clear. So what do you think, guys out there? Should Thailand go all in on legal casinos, or will this face too much pushback? Let me know in the comment section as always. Now moving along, a 27-year-old Filipino woman has been arrested by Chiang Mai immigration police after she tried to dodge a defamation case connected to, wait for it, a love triangle. Yep. This one got all the markings of a dramatic TV series. Now, here's the backstory. On October 27, immigration police in Chiang Mai got a tip-off about Miss A, who had an arrest warrant from the Thanyaburi Provincial Court hanging over her head. She had fled to Chiang Mai, but 2 days later, on October 29th, the police caught up with her and made the arrest. Miss A was staying in Thailand on a tourist visa, but apparently she had some serious legal baggage. Now, what was she running from? Well, it turned out that she was involved in a messy love triangle situation, which led to her being charged with defamation by publication. She was working as a language teacher at an international school, but things went south when someone in this love triangle, 2 women and a man, filed a defamation case against her. Well, the evidence? YouTube videos, where she allegedly made damaging statements about the people involved. So yeah, things got messy and fast. Now, after she was arrested, immigration authorities sent her back to Patum Thani to face the charges at the Klang Luang police station. And get this, she was questioned with officials from the Filipino embassy. So this case has clearly caught some serious attention. Now, in the end, she was released on bail, but the legal battle isn't over yet. Now, here's where it gets serious. Under Thai criminal law, defamation by publication, broadcasting, or any public method can get you up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to 200,000 baht. So yeah, this is no joke. But what do you think, guys, about this? Should defamation cases tied to messy personal drama carry such heavy penalties? Or is this just part of the risk when putting stuff out there on social media? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as always. All right, folks, here's one you don't hear every day. Now, usually when we talk about scammers here on the channel getting busted in Thailand, it's Southeast Asian or Asian nationals involved. But this time, we're talking about two Swedish guys who fled to Pattaya after pulling off a 50 million baht scam. Yep, Swedish scammers in Thailand. It's a twist, right? So here's what went down. Now, on October 29th, Police Colonel Klin Payorn, Deputy Commander of the Immigration Division 3, announced the arrest of two international fugitives, Mr. John and Mr. Vladis. These two were wanted on an Interpol Red notice for being part of a call center scam operation back in Sweden. They targeted elderly victims, convincing them to download shady apps, which then drained their money and sent it across the world to Asia, South America, you name it. Total damage over 50 million baht. Now, back in Sweden, authorities have already arrested 9 other people in connection with this scam. But these two geniuses, well, they managed to escape and were hiding out in Ban Lamung district, right outside Pattaya, overstaying their visas in the process. Now, here's how they got caught. Now, immigration police in Pattaya were doing their thing and they noticed some suspicious looking foreigners hanging around an apartment building. The officers, thinking, something's up here, identified themselves and asked to check their passport. And surprise, surprise, both men had overstayed their visas by 57 days. I mean, come on, if you're an international fugitive, maybe don't hang around in front of your apartment building looking shady. Now, they were arrested, charged with overstaying their visas, and now they're in the hands of the Pattaya City Police. From there, it's pretty much a straight shot to deportation. So what do you think out there? Is it surprising to see scammers from Sweden ending up hiding out in Thailand? Or is Pattaya just that international hotspot where anything can happen? I'd love to know what you think about this and other stories down below in the comment section. So here's one straight out of Bangkok's Chatuchak weekend market. A Chinese man was arrested after trying to pull a fast one with fake 1,000 baht notes. Yep, he had 95 fake banknotes, all stamped with the word copy. Now, if you're going to try and use counterfeit bills, you'd think you'd try to be a bit more subtle than this, right? Well, here's how it went down. A vendor was selling eyeglasses when this guy, identified as Su, a 45-year-old Chinese man, hands over a 1,000 baht bill for a 200 baht pair of glasses. But the bill, it had the classic fake vibe, so the vendor caused the cops smart move, right? Now, Bang Su police swooped in, arrested the guy, and when they check his pockets, they find 95 fake 1,000 bank bills, all with the same serial numbers, because why bother mixing it up, right? And stamped copy in English on the back. So not exactly a mastermind level operation. Now, Su claims he had no idea the bills were fake, which, let's be real, is a pretty common line in these situations. Police are still digging into the investigation, but here's a tip for everyone. If your fake bills are literally stamped with copy, maybe don't try to use them in broad daylight at a busy weekend market. So what do you guys think out there? Was this guy just a bad scammer, or could he have honestly not known the money was fake? I'd love to know what you think about this and all the stories we've covered today down below in that comment section.